It's actually in the evening. It's like night time already. 咁其實咧已經係天都黑晒㗎啦。I came back from school and then I finished my homework and now I finally have some time. 咁我翻咗嚟啦，跟住然後做功課啦，跟住而家咧就卒之有時間可以讀書啦。It was a long day for me. 今日好長啊。I started teaching online like at 6:30 in the morning. 我6點半就有網上嘅堂要上啦。And then I went to school. Our school started at 8 today. 今日學校又開8點鐘堂啦，咁樣即係6點半上網上嘅班啦，跟住8點鐘就開始上西班牙文啦 ，and then Spanish classes until 1 o'clock in the afternoon。西班牙文一上5個鐘，上到1點鐘啦。Then I had lunch with my classmates， 跟住我同啲同學去食晏啦。And then I went back to school for a film at 2:30。2點半學校有即係睇電影嘅活動啦。And the film was so long， 咁其實係一個好長嘅電影啦。It's like 2.5 hours almost， 咁差唔多成2個半鐘頭啦。And it's such a heavy movie， 仲係啲好沉重嘅電影啦。So I thought it would just be comedy or something， you know, like some kind of romantic thing，you know。我初頭以為佢會播嗰啲即係點啊，即係啲笑片啊，或者嗰啲即係浪漫片啊，諸如此類啊，即係愛情片咁樣樣啦。But it was a good movie， 佢係好睇嘅，but it's long and it's heavy and it's sad，you know。咁佢好睇，但係佢又長啦，同埋又即係都傷感啦咁樣。Something about it's something about the political situation in Colombia, like from the 70s to the 80s。咁係70年代80年代哥倫比亞佢哋嗰個政治嗰個情況嘅問題啦，咁即係And it follows the story of one particular family。咁佢就即係講其中一個家庭咁樣樣，就 mainly is about the father。咁主要係關於個爸爸啦咁。And it was a real story, like it's a real story by the son who actually like wrote books about his father。And then it was then made into this film。咁其實係真人真事嚟嘅，咁個仔就係即係記錄咗爸爸嘅故事咁樣寫咗書咁，然後跟住就出咗電影咁樣樣啦咁。It's very good, but it's just like kind of oh my god, like it's such a long day already, and then I'm watching a movie like this。咁然後即係已經係好長嘅一日啦，跟住然後仲睇出咁嘅電影啦，咁 so it's just kind of like really like sort of tired already, and then I come home I still have like homework to do。咁我翻嚟仲有功課要做啦，咁所以即係so right now it's 7 o'clock at night， 咁而家係夜晚7點鐘啦已經咁。But we're still reading no matter what。咁但係無論如何咧，都會繼續讀書嘅。Here we go, Read to Resist, Day 206。當閱讀也是抗爭，第206日。A Concise History of Hong Kong by John Mark Carroll。香港簡史，從殖民地到特別行政區，著者高馬可，譯者林立偉。We know considerably more about the Chinese elites of Hong Kong than about the middle and working classes, mainly because they appear more often in government records and because they form various organizations that have left written records. Barred from the colonial political machinery, these elites use a wide range of resources to enhance their status and power. Starting with neighborhood committees, Chinese merchants in Hong Kong soon developed an extensive network of voluntary associations that established them as the leaders of the local Chinese community. 我們對香港華人精英的所知，遠較中產和勞工階層的華人為多，主要由於政府記錄中有關他們的記載較多，也因為他們創立了各式各樣的組織，而這些組織留有文字記錄。殖民地政府的政治機構把這些精英摒諸門外，但他們運用多方面的資源來提升自己的地位和勢力。香港華商以街坊公所為起點，不久就發展出龐大的民間組織網絡，令他們儼然成為本地華人社會的領袖。Although these organizations were similar to those found in China and among overseas Chinese communities, they were also particular to Hong Kong's geographical and political situation. With a government determined to run its colony as cheaply as possible and taking so little interest in its Chinese subjects, these people had to rely on themselves and personal networks and to foster their own leadership to represent their needs and interests. Whereas in China, the avenue to social success was through the civil service examination, no such system existed in Hong Kong. Chinese businessmen thus had to find other ways of transferring their wealth and prestige among the local Chinese community. This they did by assuming the role traditionally played by the local gentry in China, where historically people have preferred to rely on extra-legal authorities such as village elders or local elites to resolve disputes. Finally, Hong Kong's close proximity to China meant that the turbulent conditions in China could benefit merchants in Hong Kong. 雖然類似的組織遍見於中國和海外華人社會，但香港華人社團因香港的地理和政治情況而有其特殊之處。香港政府決意以盡量省錢的方式管理這個殖民地，對於華人子民也不聞不問。他們須自求多福，依靠自己的個人網絡，並培育自己的領袖，以代表他們的利益和滿足他們的需要。在中國，在社會力爭上游的途徑是科舉考試，香港卻沒有這樣的制度，因此華商需另覓方法，把他們的財富和聲望轉化為對於本地華人社會的影響力。在中國歷史上，百姓如遇糾紛，多求助於村中耆老或地方頭面人物，靠這些法律以外的權威來仲裁。而香港華商就靠擔當中國地方士紳的傳統角色來發揮影響力。最後，香港與中國近在咫尺，意味着中國的動盪局勢會有利於香港商人。This is the end of today's reading。咁我哋今日咧就係讀住咁多啦。咁so talk a little bit about like how the elites were more like recorded, like we know more about them than the working class or the middle class。咁都係即係我哋成日講即係歷史嘅問題啦，就係記載咗啲咩人，咁嗰啲人嘅事就會被記到啦。咁所以即係可能好多時候都唔會記到啲勞工階層啊，或者即係比較係草根啲嘅階層啦。咁 so it particularly was true in the old days because not many people have the opportunity to education, to learn writing, or like to have the simply had the resources to do recording of their own, right？ 咁呢個當然係即係從前嘅社會就更加特別係咁啦，因為唔係人人都有機會讀書去學寫字啊，或者睇即係識得讀書讀字啊咁樣樣啦。咁所以亦都冇可能有咁嘅資源，佢哋自己去寫低自己啲嘢啊咁樣。So then it really relies on like official government records, which is contrary to what we have right now, right? 咁就同我哋而家好唔同啦，係咪 ？Like everybody can have a blog, they have their Facebook, they have Instagram, like no matter like with visual or like with writing and videos, there are so many ways to record just a commoner ordinary life as well as like people who have power or like who are rich。 咁即係而家就好唔同啦，無論係乜嘢階層嘅人，咁其實只要佢上到網或者有個手提電話，咁佢就即係用文字又好啊，我哋即係平時啲 WhatsApp 都好啊，即係或者自己拍片啊、影相啊，即係有好多唔同嘅途徑咧，可以記錄到唔同嘅類別、唔同類型嘅人、唔同階層嘅人佢哋嘅生活啦咁。So it's a very very different way of telling a story or to write history simply。 咁即係而家係寫歷史或者講故事方面已經好唔一樣啦咁。I think like recently my favorite story is like the national anthem or the anthem of Hong Kong。 咁即係當然而家最近我覺得最熱門，即係可以去形容呢件事或者去示範點樣，即係呢件事點樣發生嘅就係即係香港國歌嘅呢件事啦咁樣樣。So I think it's like since this month or the end of November, like a few of the international sports events had apparently play the wrong anthem. So they played for me, it is the right anthem. Please continue to use Glory to Hong Kong as the anthem of Hong Kong. Yes. But for China, of course, it is wrong, right? 咁係啦，我就覺得係播啱國歌啦，係咪？咁當然即係中共就覺得佢係播錯啦咁樣樣咁。But we have to understand like why this happened, right? It's because of the search engine, because of the algorithm. It's like we the people win in this platform, like in the internet age。 咁其實就係人民嘅力量就係勝過咗政府啦。即係當然 ，but of course the government has their way to change it back as well, and the government has used the system as well against the people like in the same kind of way。咁當然啦，政府都一樣係，即係佢嘅資源仲龐大啲啦嚇，佢可以俾錢去買啦，做任何嘢啦，咁佢哋可以去即係一樣用同樣嘅手段，即係喺網上面就去散播佢哋嘅假消息，佢哋去偽造嘅一啲嘅傳言啊，或者佢哋想要講嘅一啲佢哋要講嘅嘢啊咁樣樣咯。And of course, like it's also the government has already used it for disinformation campaign and also, like for the propaganda, etc., etc. But this is so this is the way it is now, like about like writing history or how do you win an information campaign？ 即係喺嗰個網上面嘅即係資訊嘅呢個戰場上面，其實係要點樣去打勝呢場仗咧？咁樣樣。So it's also like when we are reading history now, we have to consider that as well, right？ 咁所以我哋而家讀歷史嘅時候都需要考慮到呢個問題啦，咁樣樣咯。So this is it for today。咁啊，今日就讀到呢度啦。It's been a very long day. I really need to unwind and just chill and rest。咁我需要即係 hea 下唞下啦，咁樣樣 and have to have dinner。咁同埋要食晚飯啦，咁樣。So I'll see you again tomorrow。我哋聽日繼續再見，拜拜。